Tanya, and before I get to my actual memory planning spread, I wanted to show you my actual art because you can't really see in those teeny tiny photos, and it's starting to come together a bit more, and I'm a little bit more excited about what I'm doing. So I thought I would show you. This is warm-up exercise number 3 of Arit's watercolor floral class. Can't remember the name, but you've heard me talk about it anyway. So I'm starting to think that I'm getting somewhere, you know, because I mean it's starting to look pretty. So that was one I did, and then this is actually a watercolor journal I bought in Austria when I was visiting Arit, and I'm really loving it. So let's get to, oh, I thought that was nice. That was just like a mix of colors. And then I don't know why I'm sounding like this. I mean oh, Tanya, get a grip, you know. But yeah, I quite like, I think I used the Distress Oxides for this one actually. I can't remember how I did it now, but I like it. And then, well, you'll ignore that one. But then this is one that I started to, again, it's the same warm-up exercise number 3, but now I'm starting to get that gradient of colour that Arita's talking about, and using more water, being a bit more loose. You know, you've got to get loose. I'm too uptight. And you can see I'm also starting to bring in the watercolor pencil because that's part of that exercise as well, although I don't know, I don't think I've quite got the watercolor scribbles right yet. But then I did that one, and then I did that one, and I actually quite like this one because this one I've got a bit more bright colors, although that got a bit manky, but I've got brighter colors going on here. This I did last night. So yeah, so I'm super chuffed with what I did this week, and now I'm going to memory plan. So hope you'll stick around for that, and yeah, I'll chat to you in the voiceover.
Seeing as I was on such a kick and on such a high, I thought I would carry on a little bit more with doing some mixed media. And in the January Hip Kit Club kits came these Vicky Bouton watercolor stickers. They're from her brand new collection, All the Good Things. And I figured I have some Distress Oxides and I have watercolor stickers, so maybe I should do something with them. So as you saw there, I took 4 colors. If you want to know what colours they are, you can ask me in the comments. One's Spice Marmalade, and I think the other's Picked Raspberry, and I think Twisted Citron, and I can't remember what the blue one is, so there we go. But yeah, if you dab it like this, and then it's sort of pat and dab. That's what I'm doing. I'm dabbing and patting. It seems to work really quite well. I thought it came out really quite pretty. The quality of these stickers they're good. I mean, obviously they're not, you know, pucker watercolor paper, but they took that very well, and they didn't warp, they didn't, you know, the paper didn't unravel or get all, you know, how did, you know, when it gets all like bubbly when it gets too wet, didn't do any of that. So I was super pleased with that, and I'm just now dabbing it a bit with the paintbrush, adding a bit more, and then I'm going to do some splatters because yeah, you can't do anything without a good dose of splatters. So I use the pink and the blue, and yeah, I do that. And then I'm going to get some of the other sheet I've got is some of her phrases. I use them in a design team project, so you'll see the page is not full. I'm sure you really didn't need to know that information, but yes, so there we go. So some of them have been used, but I am like over the moon with the way this came out. Just watch the magic. Would you look at that? Well, you can once I'm done. There, I'm done. Doesn't that look pretty? I thought it did. So yeah, so here's my Jane Davenport planner, and as I mentioned, I showed you my artwork that I've done this week. So now I've got my little 4 sprocket printed photographs, and they printed a lot better this time. I don't know if you recall my last video I was moaning about the quality, but I have worked out that I think if the poor little thing is not properly charged, then it just doesn't print well at all. So yeah, it's been nicely charged, and I'm much happier with the way they come out. They don't obviously come out as brilliantly as a normal photograph would, but that's not the point. The point is it's fun to have. You get these little photos, you battle like heck with the sticker paper, and you just, you know, have fun. So you can see those stickers actually came out really pretty, and the colors match well. I didn't actually do that intentionally. when I chose those 4 distress oxides, I just kind of went with the colours I thought looked, the ones I liked. But they work out well in the end, so it is all good. And I cut my photographs in half on the right hand side because, why not? Why not do something different? So there you go. You use up an entire sheet of stickers on a little spread like this, and you feel good about yourself. Well, that's how I felt. So yeah, let's watch me battle with putting them on, and in the meantime let's have a little chat, shall we? How is everybody doing? I hope that you are having a good time. I hope that there's not too much stress in your lives, and that you are crafting away merrily. And yeah, please let me know if you do these kind of memory planning spreads, because I'd love to check some out and maybe get some new ideas. I know Reet does them, but I haven't really seen many others. So yeah, if you do them, please pop your channel below and I can check you out. Otherwise, life stuff. My youngest is now, she has been set up in her little house in Stellenbosch, and she's doing orientation week, and a shame. She said she cried when I left her. Poor kid. She's a real softie. I'm not laughing at the fact that she cried. I mean, obviously I'm not a heartless mother, but yeah, she's been so excited about it. But I think the reality was a little bit different. But she's having a great time, and during her orientation they've been having talks about, if you're not aware, she is studying law. So the very first talk they had was actually on law and the social media, which is a fascinating topic. And yeah, that got her really thinking, and I thought I was so clever doing this Monday to Sunday on there with those very pretty coloured stickers. So yeah, so she's having a wonderful time. And I have a feeling that, and the llama didn't make it, poor thing. I have a feeling that we're going to have some very interesting discussions over the next 4 years, because she's a thinker, and I think you need to be a thinker when you become a lawyer. She's also a very good debater. So yeah, I imagine that the dinner time conversations will get quite heated sometimes. But yeah, back to what I'm doing. I have, as I said before, I like doing a little scene at the bottom of the page, which is why I put that Amy Tangerine swan on there. I know it's one of those clear stickers, so it shows up quite well on the video. Actually, it doesn't show up that well in reality, but I don't care. And I got pineapples on there, and I got a cacti on there, because I'm still trying to use up these Amy Tan stickers. And then I thought, I need something else. Oh, and then I made the sea for the swan, even though swans don't swim in the sea. That's neither here nor there. And then I'm going to go looking for some other stickers to finish off my little playful scene at the bottom of the spread. Oh no, wait, I'm going to put some stars on first. This one is really quite busy. Not sure, I don't know if it works very well. It looks okay to my eye, and so that really is all that counts. And yes, I've had these for the longest time, but I haven't used them yet. These are Pink Paisley's Summer Lights or Summer Dreams collection. They've got the holographic stickers, so unfortunately they're going to shine a bit on the video. But yeah, I stuck a crab on there, and I put some shells behind him, and I gave the swan a snail to be friends with, and then I figured I'd put in some of these feel-good phrases on there, and that's how I finish off my spread. And the journaling is just basically saying what I've done and how pleased I was with my progress this week, because I was, and I might actually venture into the proper lessons soon. I'm still on all the warm-up exercises. Not going fast at all. But yeah, I think I'm coming to the end, so I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, leave me a comment, and if you haven't, please subscribe and like, and yeah, we'll chat again soon. Bye bye.